If you want to connect the back of your television to the back of your AVR using the ARC ports, there's usually one on the back of your TV and there's usually one on the back of your AVR. In order to make this feature work inside of your AVR, you're going to need to adjust some of the settings. Now naturally, of course, you need to adjust some of the settings in your TV as well. Hi, welcome to our channel all about home electronics, where in this video we're going to focus on how to set up and make the ARC and CEC features in an AVR work, and we're going to start right after this. Okay, so we rotated the TV around so we can see the face, including the AVR, and we powered everything up and we set the TV to the correct input so we can view the AVR, which that guitar looking thing or piano looking thing is the AVR's screen. And before we begin, we want to note that a couple things. We're using a premium high-speed HDMI cable with Ethernet. The Yamaha that we're using here is a Yamaha RX V683. And if you were to look in the owner's manual for this particular unit, you would find the reference where they state, we recommend you use a premium high-speed cable with Ethernet. And the reason you want to do that is so that you get all the features like 4K, etc., assuming you're hooking up a 4K. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make some setting adjustments in the AVR. We're not doing the TV. We've published a link in the description below this video showing you how to set up CEC and ARC and so forth in a television. That's a different video. All right, now we're going to take that Yamaha remote and we're going to look for the on-screen button, and you'll see on-screen pop up on the screen of the AVR, and it shows up on the television itself, and we want to navigate down to Setup, and we want to then scroll over to HDMI. And some of these menu navigations in the AVR are a little tricky, so we're trying to show them to you exactly as we're doing them. Now we want to select HDMI control. Now HDMI control is a phrase or a term specific to Yamaha. The more widely used name would be the letters CEC. And so in this case, we want to enable HDMI control. In other words, we're turning CEC on. We're turning the communication between the AVR and the TV on. Currently it's set to off, and there it is set to on. All right. Next thing we need to do is make sure that we turn the ARC feature on as well. And if you look all the way to the top right of your screen, you see that little file folder. So on my Yamaha remote, we're going to press the enter button again. And now you see the term ARC show up, and it's currently set to off. So we're going to use the cursor on the remote, go down there. We're going to press enter on our remote again, scroll down to on, press enter, and now ARC is turned on. Now if you look one line above, right here where it says TV audio input, it's set to audio 1. So in order for you to hear sound from your TV through your AVR, in this Yamaha RX V683 configuration, you would want to set the input on the front of your AVR. Here's the input button. Let's find it. To audio 1. So these were the general setup setting adjustments you'll have to make with probably any manufactured AVR and any model. Of course, again, we're using the Yamaha branded AVR, the RX V683, and these example setup steps were specific to our example AVR. A couple of things that Yamaha notes in there: if you don't hear sound through your AVR speakers, it could be because the audio field output from the television program isn't being processed by the AVR. So that's a different video. You would have to look at configurations in your television or your streaming device. Also, Yamaha notes that every time you hook up a new device, and we need to point out that new device has to have CEC as part of its feature, and it's got to be connected also with an appropriate HDMI cable like we mentioned earlier, you have to go through these setup processes again. There are more steps you can take to dig deeper into CEC control, so forth. But again, this video is how to make ARC work and how to set up ARC on an AVR. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below the video. Here are a few video links we hope you might find useful. If you liked this video or it helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe free to our channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.